No, didn't have to cut me out. Da 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 da. I don't even need that door. Treat me like a stranger and you feel so low. Hello people, you're watching Michelle Davenant again, and it's Saturday, so I'm releasing a new video, and today's video is called Types of Breakups. Damn, lawnmower being noisy. Can't you see I'm trying to make a video? Who do you think you are? So number one is the chain. Now the chain is the thing I find very, very annoying in a breakup. You break up with someone, like usually so it's the other person, the person you're breaking up with. They will beg and beg and beg to get back together with you when you break them up. And you're basically like, mate, I have broken up with you. Just do it. Find someone better for you. Just leave me alone, because they'll keep texting you or keep coming up to you like, please be my couple, please be mine again. And you're just like, dude, you know I don't want to be with you anymore. So just, if I did give in and go out with you, you would know I don't want to. And how awkward is that? You don't want that. I would hate that if that was me. So just deal with it. So that's the chain. Number two is the sass. Now, the sass breakup is when it's like you drop the bomb, you don't care. You go up to them like, right, so mate, basically you're dumped. So number three is my favourite, because it's so healthy. It's the civil parting. And this is a happy breakup, like, well, not necessarily happy, but you're fine with it, you're feeling the same thing, you should move on, find someone better. So it's just, I feel like, kind of goes a bit like this. Hi. Sorry to say this, but I don't really feel like we're going anywhere. I feel like we're not good for each other, and I just don't feel like I should be in a relationship right now. Do you understand? And the other person's like, I completely agree, oh my gosh, I hope we can still be friends. And it's a nice hug, and then you part your ways. You know, you might still stay in contact, you might not, but it doesn't really matter. You're both happy. That's my favourite kind of breakup. Number four, the bipolar. The bipolar is when you break up with someone, you hate them, they say they cheated on you or something, and you're like, I hate you, I never want to see you again. And the next minute you're like, you still love him. I want him to be mine, why did I do that? And then they usually have a friend who's like, girl, don't, he is bad for you. And then that person will be like, I know, he's an idiot, I hate him. And then the next minute she'll ring you back being, I love him. And honestly, for someone like who has a friend, you know, like this, it is quite irritating, because you're like, oh my gosh, he is a complete idiot. You just gotta not deal with him anymore. Find someone better, because I know, like, we know you can. And you know, these are hilarious breakups, the bipolar. Now number five is the earthquake. So this is a massive dramatic fight. You won't get back together again, and quite likely if you see the ex, the person you broke up with, again, it will be so awkward, or you'll start another fight, because this breakup happens, like, I hate you, throwing things, like, massive things happen, like your friends break up. It's so awkward if you're in the same room of each other. It's horrible, and like, you know, you're swearing at each other, screaming at each other, telling them to get out, throw the stuff at them. It's totally dramatic. I've never had a breakup like this, I haven't gone out that many guys, but it's so dramatic, the earthquake. And it's called the earthquake because the whole world kind of ends up being like this, because of all the breakups. How dramatic it is. Do you like the swirly dance? Number six, the texter. Now the texter is a really lame way to break up with someone. You're usually like, I don't know, it's usually a young couple, so you're probably about 12 or something. You don't want to break up with them in person because it's really awkward. So you're just in your head thinking, I need to break up with this person. How do I do this? Whip out their phone or Facebook or whatever, I don't know. And you're like, I feel like we shouldn't go out anymore. So basically you're dumped. That's a horrible thing to do, because they're all happy, you know, like, I'm in a relationship, and they whip out the phone and they're like, oh, they text me. I'm so loved. And you look at it and, oh, fine, throw it away. And it's like a horrible bomb to drop on someone, because like they could be having the best day until they look at their phone or they look at Facebook and see this horrible message that they would never want to see. So I don't like this one. I think it's silly. Well, this is probably the way I broke up with pretty much all of my boyfriends. I should think about my life, because I always do this. Now, number 7, the geography. This is basically you find out your partner has to go to a different country or somewhere else really far away, so you never really will be able to see them in person, and it's a massive inconvenience. And you either break up straight away because you don't want to do long distance and stuff, or you say, let's do long distance, and if you do come back, we can be together again. And then they try it, and then it's going really well, they're calling each other, they're Skyping each other, and it will just be fine, but they miss each other, and then someone gets bored. They find the new person, and they don't want to, but they do because their partner's not with them, so they're lonely and vulnerable, and they cheat on their partner. Nah, this is horrible. And then the other person finally finds out somehow, and it's massive fight. So it kind of goes back to the earthquake one. Don't do it. If you move apart and you know you're going to stay there, break up. Unless that person comes back sometime and you're single, that you can get back together. Do not do long distance. So there we have it, guys. That's my video. Types of breakups over. I honestly don't want to offend anyone who's just broken up with someone or feels really deeply that you don't separate people, like put people into categories, because yeah, I know, like, you shouldn't, but you know, this is just for a laugh. Or if you have broken up, you can like agree with this and how silly things are. So I don't know if this is relatable or not. It might be a total waste of your time, but thank you for watching if you're watching. Basically, subscribe. If you like this video, subscribe, because it makes me really, really happy. Like it, thumbs up if you thought it was relatable, or you know, you get what I mean. You probably don't, but I don't care. And comment your ideas and things, because they're fun to read. I don't like reading books, but I like reading your comments because they're interesting. You probably didn't hear what I just said. Anyway, Jesus loves you, and goodbye. Subscribe.